Today I would like to celebrate my grandpa, Leonard Eugene Mix, or Ray as he was known. He was born in Lawrence County, Arkansas, where he was raised with his two brothers and his baby sister. They were raised on a farm, which Grandpa helped to work when he was old enough. He also did all kinds of odd jobs to earn money. He once went with his grandpa to pick cotton for a couple of days. Anytime he earned money, he always helped the family out. They moved to Bradford, which is where he went to high school. After high school, he went to a vocational school because he wasn't old enough to go to college yet, and he didn't have the money to go. He then enlisted in the Army as a conscientious objector. He was a cook officially, but he assisted the doctors as a medic or a nurse. While he was home on leave, he married my grandma, Olita. He had to return to Germany to finish his time out in the Army. Once he got out of the Army, he went to college to be an engineer. He really wanted to be a doctor, but his parents, especially his father, didn't believe in doctors at that time because of their religion. He worked really hard and got his degree in engineering. He couldn't find a job down south, so they moved up to Detroit, Michigan, where he found a job in a factory. He moved to Greenfield then, where he worked with his father-in-law. He eventually put in his application to Delco Remy, and he got hired out in Olathe, Kansas. They lived there for several years until his youngest daughter, my mom, was about 5 years old. Then he got a promotion and they moved to Muncie, Indiana. It wasn't long until he moved the family to Yorktown and he commuted to work. While working for Delco, which eventually became GM or General Motors, he invented a lot of the strap-on cast with side terminals, which is a battery that we still use today. He eventually retired from GM. He then worked in Indianapolis for a time. He then got a call from IESC to do volunteer work and teach third world countries how to use a machine he had invented. He went to Morocco, Egypt, Zimbabwe, and the Philippines several times. He was also asked to go to California once and was able to take us with him. While he was overseas, he was also able to share his faith in God and did so proudly. His faith in God and Jesus Christ was very important to him. He passed along his faith to his family as well as people everywhere he went. He made sure we all knew how important it is to have a relationship with God. He also passed on the importance of an education, always encouraging us to do our best, and that hard work paid off. Some of his hobbies included woodworking, and I still have everything he ever made me. He made things such as a picture frame, custom rocking horse, custom baby doll furniture, a T-ball stand and bat, potato bins, shadow boxes, wall art, bookends, stilts, and many, many more things. He also had an interest in gardening. He would plant a garden every spring, and we would all reap the rewards. He also made journals both for himself and for each family member. They consisted of things such as Bible verses and prayers and family history. He had a full life. He passed away a few years ago, and he is dearly missed, but I know he's in heaven with Jesus.